you was bleaching your skin?
Yeah, girl.
She said I look like Anne Hathaway.
I actually did. I was like...
They say there's no business like show business, and what grows the business is being in your business. Welcome to Picture This, the show where your faves are gonna come through and draw the moments that bring their unseen biopics to life. I'm your host, Jonica, and on today's episode, we have actress, producer, icon. Everything she has been in has been beyond good, and having her here today is major. Everybody give it up for Meagan Good Majors! Okay, well, first of all, picture this. You stepped into a writer's room, but it's about your life. You're about to draw it, you're gonna pitch it, and then I'm gonna decide we need to go ahead and put this on TV and greenlight it, or am I gonna hit you with them, you know what, Meagan, I'm just gonna have my people call your people. And you know what that means?
Mm-hmm. I know what that means.
All right then,
Yep.
All these colors represent a different category. You got like settings, climax, resolution. It's a prompt on the back of each one that's gonna guide us to your story.
Okay.
I'm excited, let me see what you got. Ooh.
Ooh, stop.
Let's get to it. I think we're gonna start light, start cute.
Okay.
Draw a place that's tied to a bad decision you'd still defend. Listen.
There's a lot of those.
What would you name this season of your life? And I wanna know what you would have named your season in your 20s.
Believe it or not, I would name both of them Free. In my 20s, I was very free because I had just gotten past that age of being a child actor where I felt that nobody could manipulate my path. I was completely in control of the decisions that I wanted to make. However bad or good, they were mine to make for what felt like the first time in my life. You know, you think like, well, as you get older, you know, childish things pass away. And I'm like, well, what are childish things? But anything I want, I don't feel any
Restrictions.
I don't feel any restrictions.
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's anything I can't do. Sky is not even the limit. I think that's why I'm ready to be a mom, is because when you feel ready for that, nothing feels like it's like holding you down or holding you back. It actually feels like it's empowering you and bringing out the best in you and like showing you this side of life and excitement that you haven't got a chance to do yet.
My key thing I've been telling people is it's okay to change your mind. People make it seem like we can't.
Yes.
Well, you said you was this, and I was like, well, I changed my mind.
That's a real statement.
Yeah, like I changed my mind.
That's a real
And
statement.
why is that a problem for you?
Why is it a problem for you?
How you feel about your drawing?
This one's a little pasty-wasty, but it's all right.
Draw the one item that you can't live without. And while you're drawing that, I'm gonna ask you something. What's a season you thought you couldn't live without something, and then you realize, you know what, I can actually do that?
My cat, because I had to get rid of my little cat. His name is Bam Bam. The pups came with Jonathan, so there was 2 pups, and then we got a third one, and by the third one, Bam Bam was real upset, and Bam Bam started using the bathroom in the bed.
So you had to get rid of him for that reason.
Yes, so at first I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna miss him, and I really want him here, and he's my little pup, he's my little kitty, you know? And he's like, you know, but then we had a puppy, and the puppy pushed him off the edge.
So you chose the puppy over Bam Bam?
I chose the man.
You chose the man? The pups came with the man, and the man by Bam Bam. Well, you draw fast, I love it here.
We'll see how the rest of them go.
Draw a place tied to your favorite version of yourself.
Okay.
What do you wish people knew, the stuff that doesn't make headlines? What do you wish people knew about you?
I'm a lover. I'm a big, like, loving people even when they try you and do shady stuff. Now, just because you love them don't mean you gotta spend a bunch of time with them or you can't love them from across the street. But I'm just a big, you know, it's like the harder it is to do, the more I feel that you should do it. How do I not let what anybody else does change the integrity of who I want to be, no matter what?
Have you always been like that?
By nature, a little bit, yeah. But then I'm very much a Leo, so like if I'm crossed, I'm also like...
So what are some stereotypes about Leos that you do agree with?
They get a bad rep for having to be like the, you know, like the star of the show, whatever it is. Like growing up as a child actor, I was very conscious of how I presented myself because I didn't want to take over the space like being big because then sometimes it would make people not like you.
So like you were shrinking yourself down?
A little bit, yes. Like maybe in my early 20s was when I was just like, you know what, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And those who love you, and those who don't. But even in feeling that and understanding that emotionally, It took me a long time to be like, you know what, that is true and I understand it mentally, but I need to understand it in my heart and in my spirit. And then presenting my truest self, it also gives other people an opportunity to present their truest selves and be unapologetic in that.
You done with that drawing?
Just about. I was adding a little something to it because I was trying to, and then it went left, but it's okay.
Your next one, you know a lot of people, so this is gonna be interesting.
Oh.
Draw the celebrity you irrationally defend in arguments. Like, you know what, I'm gonna stick beside him.
Yes, because there's this big conversation about this person or this person, and I'm like, look, I love everybody. It's my person.
What's something about this industry the people on the outside romanticize, but you know the truth about?
They romanticize how much money you make.
Yes.
Sometimes it's true, but a lot of times, especially for people of color, it is not.
Because I know you just said you got on TikTok a few months ago.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about social media?
Oh, I got a few different minds about it. I enjoy it, but then there's also parts of it I don't enjoy, and it's just people talk out the side of their mouth a lot.
Do you read the comments?
Sometimes I do.
Do they affect you?
They used to, not anymore, honey.
What did you do to get yourself to a space of like, you know what, these people don't matter, or I can just close this app out?
Honestly, it's not the majority. It's just what you see. It's like 100 of them are nice, and then you see like 2 bad ones, and then I think it's naturally human behavior to kind of harp on the like, did I really gain that weight?
Yeah.
Do I really look old right there? Do I really do they really think this? And it's like, it's irrelevant. It's 2 people. And then also it's like, I'm not gonna take advice from anybody I don't look up to.
Give us your most Meagan 2026 response to a troll.
Sometimes I actually laugh, like if it's something that's funny, like when I went through this ordeal where people thought that I had bleached my skin and I looked absolutely crazy. I saw the, she said I looked like Anne Hathaway. And I had to laugh because I did. I actually did. I was like, I can't even be mad.
They said you was bleaching your skin?
Yeah, girl. So I had went to this unlicensed.
I know who you went to. Never mind.
Do you?
Yes, I went to.
When I first went to her, I didn't know that she was unlicensed. And then she was like, well, let me get some of the sun damage. And I was like, well, I mean, sun damage for a black person is like contours. I think I was like, good. But then she kept pressing the issue. So I was like, okay, if it's gonna make my skin like super vavoom, great. So then I start using it, and about a month into it, I'm like, I think I'm getting a little bit lighter. And she was like, oh, that's what happens. Like first you get lighter and then you get darker. I went to go shoot this show in New York, and of course it was like freezing out there, and I already was looking pale. And then I had my little haircut because I was like a police officer in this show, and it was like the little parted off the side like this. So that somebody took a picture against a black wall. It was dark, so it blew it out so that I looked really pale with that wig weave, and I looked just like Anne Hathaway. So I was like, I saw the picture, I was like, okay, I have to laugh at that. I was like, but there's gonna be people who give me the benefit of the doubt, and there's gonna be people who are like, no, she definitely bleached her skin, even if I tell them I did not. So once I accepted that there's nothing that you can do about what people think if they want to misunderstand you or if they don't want to believe you when you tell them the truth, there's nothing you could do about it. And that actually literally like freed me, where I was like, oh.
You done with that drawing?
I am.
You confident? How you feel so far?
I feel pretty good.
You good? You feel like you over there Picassoing it, huh?
No, I wouldn't say that, but it ain't bad. It just ain't good.
Draw the person you think has been snubbed the most during the most recent award season. Not that one. Look, yeah, not that one. Have you been into the awards? You been looking?
Here and there. I was busy, but I'm happy to see my girl Tiana winning. It's been such a journey for her.
Yes.
My little heart is so full to see her. She deserves it. She's got a beautiful spirit and a beautiful heart, and she's a crazy talent. So I love to see her in her season. So that's I'm paying attention to.
Tell me, what is one of your favorite moments from Harlem?
Harlem has been one of the best experiences, both professionally, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, of my entire career. COVID hit, and then we were off for months. We didn't know if we were coming back, and then we came back, and then after we came back, it was like during the course of that, you know, I went through a divorce. Grace ended up, you know, being pregnant, becoming a mom. Shaniqua started her music career over. You know, Jerry lost some family, but then she also got engaged, and then I got engaged, but nobody knew it yet.
Yes. So when did you? When did it actually?
A long time before people know.
Really?
Before we announced it, probably over a year that we had already been engaged, and his mom is always gonna be the one that married us. And so we finally got it done, and next month on the 18th, it'll be year 1.
Being a part of this, what are your thoughts on Hollywood canceling a bunch of shows that are like clearly loved?
Yeah, it's disappointing because even when the people say they love it, they want it, the one thing that we can do is continue to create and continue to support and continue to be vocal, so that it's an undeniable thing.
Oh, you done drawing?
I am.
Draw one thing you thought would fix everything, but didn't.
Girl, it's be me in the gym, and that sauna, I'm a sauna head now.
Now keep telling me them gym tips because you was going somewhere.
The sauna, and then getting in the steam room for like 8-10 minutes, and then getting straight in the shower and turning it on cold.
You take the cold shower?
Yes, girl. When I tell you, it tightens everything up. I kid you not. Your skin would be looking so crazy. It has been like a game changer for me.
Yeah, your skin do look nice. You look like Jesus' niece or something.
Thank you. For me, it's a way of life. It's like, I want to be 70 years old and still be able to run around with my grandchildren, you know?
You say run around with your grandchildren.
Yeah.
So you plan on having?
I plan on having children.
You do.
That's going to give me grandchildren.
That's going to give you grandchildren.
Hopefully in the next year.
Like tomorrow?
Yeah, in the next year would be great.
Let me get you back drawing, because you drawing too fast for me. And I can't wait to see these drawings. I'm expecting something. I'm expecting what we gonna do now, we're gonna go back to the storyboard.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Tell me about your drawings before we pick a genre.
You asked me what was something that I could not live without having, so it's the Holy Bible. I think it was something about like a safe place, so that's the home that I grew up in. Where something embarrassing happened, that I made a decision that wasn't a good decision. It was at the club, and there was a rose involved, and I was holding the rose, and yeah, my friend hit somebody in the face with some roses. I fell on my own throat. Then you asked me.
You said the fact that was all fast.
We gonna leave that alone. I was like 24 or something. Anyways, you said there's someone I always defend, which is Prince. Because people be like, Prince or Michael. I'm like, it's gonna be Prince for me. I love Michael so much, and Janet's my everything, but it's gonna be Prince for me. Then you asked me about something that I always do that may not always be good, something like that. But it was kind of what we were talking about, glass half full. You said someone this award season who should have gotten their props, and who may it be? My love, my husband.
Let's pick a genre before you could tell the story, because it's gonna change whatever
Okay.
you think you're about to do. So pick any one of the top purple HOORAE.
So we gonna turn it up, turn it up.
Ooh.
Hey, one of my favorite genres of all time. Yes.
Okay, so how would you make this story a horror story? Remember, whatever you pitch, I'm gonna decide if this getting greenlit or not. So,
Right,
So do
okay.
your big one, just tap in.
Picture this.
Okay.
Right? I went to church, and then you know those people who come up to you and they be like, how are you? Like,
Yes.
Hey, you good? You good? That was the beginning of the horror movie. After that, I left there and I thought to myself, like, you know what? I'm glad that I had time to spend with the Lord, but I'm just gonna go home and I'm just gonna relax. So I went back to my childhood home, and I thought to myself, like, who is living here right now? And then there was like this crazy family. They were living there, and then this crazy family wanted me to go to the club with them, and I was like, I don't know y'all. And they were like, but you gotta come with us. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna go. So then I went to the club. Somebody got hit by a car. I don't know who it was. It was really sad, but I put a rose right by their feet. But they survived though, because they made it to the hospital, and then I heard that they was okay, but they did get hit, and it was really sad. And while that was happening, all I kept hearing was, purple rain,
Yeah.
purple rain.
Yeah.
Only want to see
Purple rain. Okay. Yeah, begin back.
So then that happened, right? And then I just kept thinking to myself, like, what a crazy day that it started like that, right?
Yes.
And I was just like, you know what? I just choose for it to be glass half full. Like, everything that happened, it was crazy, and that happened. That person did get hit, and there was that strange person at church, but there's always one of them, but that's okay. So I was like, look, you know what? Glass half full, because I still got to praise the Lord, and I still got to go to my childhood home, and I met some people, and I still got to go to the club, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't do anything wrong. Somebody else got hit by a car.
Okay.
And then when it was all said and done, I went home, and I told my husband about it, and he told me, do not smoke any more weed.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need this to be a little more horror. I'm not scared.
That was scary.
Which part? This was the scariest part.
Well, you know, but it was scary that someone got hit by a car.
But it wasn't you. Who would lead this film?
Her name is Chloe.
Chloe,
And,
okay.
she's from the Bronx.
She's from the Bronx,
She's from
okay.
the Bronx. She moved into my childhood house, which was in Santa Clarita.
Santa
which was
Clarita.
scary because it was like, we was like one black family. You know what I'm saying?
Now
So
we
it
get
was
into
already
the
scary.
horror. One-on-one,
Yep.
the black family, the white, scary. You scared me right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, this might help me make a decision. What would you title this show?
The glass is always half full of purple tears. No, not
Yeah,
that. I'm gonna do it. Club Roses.
Because I think you Jesus' niece, I'm gonna go ahead and greenlight this show. That's why. Yeah, I'm gonna greenlight because I think you Jesus' niece. That's why. You gotta pass
And now
for
we
that.
gotta drop it like it's
Yeah, we gotta drop like that. Take me through that. Take me through that. They say is no business like show business, and what grows the business is seeing the bigger picture in your business. I'm your host, Jonica Boo. Thank you, Meagan, Miss Majors, for joining us. We're going to Club Roses. Make sure y'all meet us there.
Y'all.
Yes, pull up on us. What the kids do, check me If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the HOORAE YouTube channel for more content like this.